Okay, so next we have another scary video. It's by Morbid for Fun. This is my first time seeing one of his videos, but one of their videos, hers, but it was recommended by Blue Rye himself. So we're gonna see what it's hitting on. Okay, it's just 20 minutes long.
There are 12.4 trillion photos taken throughout history. A lot of the photos are normal, such as
Morbid.
selfies and
Y'all seen
photos.
Morbid for Fun's
over these
videos?
past years, cursed images are becoming more
What?
mainstream. A lot of the time when we look at these cursed photos,
Did y'all see
we don't really know where they came from. So in today's video, I will be talking about the origins of cursed images. Welcome back to another video. Before this video starts, huge shout out to these creators, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to find the origins of the cursed images that I talk about in this video. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and go buy yourself something nice at earldoesn'texist.com using my link in the description below. The End. The End is a very popular liminal space image.
Bro, I swear I've been here before.
Years. It is also known as a false end.
In a dream. In a dream, I've definitely been here.
This is a photo of a library with an eerie yellow lighting, similar to the infamous Backrooms photo. The photo seems to be an abandoned library.
Have y'all ever had like nightmares about being in the Backrooms?
So where was this photo taken? It was taken inside a Borders bookstore. Borders is a bookstore, music store, and
I only have nightmares. I never have dreams.
In 1971, and in 2014, all Borders went out of business for a handful of reasons, but one big reason was that they invested too much money in music CDs and DVDs, right when everything was becoming digital. So they shut down due to a bad business move. Since all Borders shut down in 2014, that means that this photo was taken in 2014 or before that. How do I know that this photo was taken at a Borders bookstore? Well, Jaden Salas made a video about finding the locations of famous liminal space images, and he happened to find this information. And plus, looking at other abandoned Borders stores, they do kind of look like the end photo. Same yellow walls.
Yeah, that's creepy. I would not want to be there.
The fonts are very similar with the two. So now we know the origins to this image. But do we know the exact store that this photo was taken? After all, there used to be so many Borders bookstores, and it would be impossible to find the exact location. After all, every Borders bookstore closed down in 2014. Well, Jaden Salas did it once again, by finding the exact location. After he posted his initial video talking about the end image, he would receive an email saying this.
Hello, in your video about liminal space locations, you mentioned that you do not know where the place is located, only that it's a Borders bookstore. A while back, I came across a video or Reddit post or something like that. Apparently, this is a Borders bookstore off of Interstate 5, next to a railway and an Outback Steakhouse in Orange County, California. It has since been turned into a Sky Zone trampoline park. By using street view spots and the date changer, you can see the images of the store. It has been theorized that the end is near was a joke made up by the staff to say that the store's end is near.
Jaden would do an investigation on the Borders bookstore from Orange County, California. He would then find a 2011 Yelp page from that exact Borders location. He then found this photo which looks almost identical to the end photo. However, there is a small problem. This is a false lead. Even though both photos almost look identical, the photo on the Yelp page has red pillars instead of the green and blue pillars we see in the end photo. Jaden would then find a website that shows an alternate angle the end photo, but the wall says the end is near, meaning that this photo predates the other end photo. The website posted this photo on April 6, 2011. In that same post, they credit the image to BuzzFeed, but when you go to the BuzzFeed's website, they source the image back to Reddit. The Reddit link takes you to a Reddit post posted on r/pic on April 4th, 2011. The Reddit post would say, "Found this at my local Borders." The top comment of that post would say, "Would that happen to be at the block of Orange in California?" Which then would get a reply back saying, Yorba Linda, California. So the end photo was taken inside at a Borders in Yorba Linda, California. Currently in 2023, that Borders store is now a Sprouts.
That one is even creepier.
Next, the last chapter for one of the country's biggest bookstore chains.
Oh!
Borders, it is, yes, the end of the story. In February,
He sounds like
Level 94. This
who's
is
that
a
one
very
guy?
classic liminal space image and is part of the Backrooms lore as Level 94. However, this image has been found before the popularity of the Backrooms. On April 30th, 2022, somebody posted on Reddit asking for any leads for the image, and the top comment would reply saying that this was made by Gabriel Traversad. The top comment would also link their Tumblr page, and if you scroll all the way down, you could find the Level 94 image. The artist made this image by photoshopping other images together and making them
That's
green
actually
light.
terrifying.
The same
That
artist also
picture
made this
reminds me of
other
Vivarium.
infamous
I don't know if y'all have
photo
ever seen that
of a
movie,
house with a rainbow,
but it's like a
which
couple.
is such a classic photo.
They go
It
into
was already
a neighborhood,
obvious
and it's
that
basically
these
like
weren't
backrooms.
photos
They get lost
taken
and they
in real
kidnap the
location
lady.
because they do look fake. But I low-key
It's a
wish
really
that
good
these
movie.
places
It's
were
eerie.
real because it looks extremely relaxing and I would
Sup,
honestly
dork?
love to live there.
Hi.
Cursed Teletubbies. This is an iconic
So-
image that I have seen for many years now. The photo contains a kid
That's
in a hospital
terrifying.
bed being surrounded by the Teletubbies. However, these
Why are
don't
their
even look like
eyes
the
so
Teletubbies
big?
at all. It looks more like a custom homemade cosplay of the Teletubbies, but another YouTuber that goes by the name Scare Theater actually
Have
shows
y'all
these
ever seen
images containing the same
That
costume.
episode of Adventure
Looking back at
Time
the
where it was
photo,
like the
it is clear
creepy
that this was taken
girls
inside of a
with the big
hospital,
black
mainly
eyes
because you
with
see
the
a hospital
long
bed
black
and
hair?
the ID pole.
That's what
In
these
the
remind me
background,
of.
you also see a poster by Dennis
That
Bergkamp,
episode
who's a
of
Dutch
Adventure Time
football player,
terrified me.
making this a photo that was most likely taken in the Netherlands. If you look to the upper right of the image, it seems that this is a photo of another photo. The oldest record of this photo being on the internet
He
dates
looks like
back
he's in
to
like a
this
hospital
Reddit
or
post
something.
that was uploaded on December 2nd, 2015 with the caption, "As if being sick as a kid wasn't bad enough." The original uploader of the image would say this in the comments. "I noticed this on the wall in the children's ward of an English hospital
Bro, he
under
looks
the heading
traumatized.
Celebrities who visited us. I found it both hilarious and horrifying."
Oops.
Another hilarious thing is when you look at the comments, you see somebody ask, "Why does it look so ominous, dark, and gloomy in that room?"
The
And
vibes
then
in
the
that room
original
is
uploader
scary.
replies back with, "It's a British hospital." I don't know why, but that's just funny to
That
me.
makes sense.
Scary Theater even got into contact with the original uploader and states that the original photo, the
It's
photo of
British.
the picture he took,
Makes
is
sense.
probably over 25 years old. At least we know somewhat of the origins to this photo and even the location of this photo. But a question that I really want to get answered is who is the kid in the photo and who are the people in the Teletubbies costumes?
I wouldn't
That's one
even. I
question
feel like
that
that's
won't
a
be solved
terrible
anytime soon.
wish. Like you
Birthday
want
party
everybody
room.
to be there.
Every
If you
time I
could
look
pick
at this
anybody
photo,
to be
I
there,
feel very nostalgic.
out of all of them, you
This
pick
is
the
also one of the
Teletubbies.
very few liminal
Teletubbies
space
is
images that feels like I've been in before. No
Teen
joke, when I
Puppets?
watched the Dora movie and went to the movie
That's
theater,
veins.
they had a party room that looks almost identical to this image. That's besides the point.
I feel like
Well,
Sky
finding
Zones
the
and stuff
origins
all
to this
have like the
photo
same
isn't that
looking
hard,
party rooms.
since the answer is literally in the photo. If you look at the wall, there's a banner reading Jumping Jack's Fun Zone. And by Google searching Jumping Jack's Fun Zone, you can see that this is a real fun zone located at Fort Myers, Florida.
Gives
You
me
can
like
even
Five
find
Nights
the
at Freddy's
original photo
vibes.
by
I'm
going
not-
through
I'm
the
not- I'm
photo.
not feeling it.
Something very interesting that I found out was that the photo they originally uploaded was in HD instead of the grainy one that most of us have seen. 1983 clown.
Ooh.
This photo has
I
surfaced
do
the
not
web
like
for
that.
many years now with the caption, "A clown from a 1983 birthday
Oh,
party." However, this photo isn't a real
No.
person, and it's not even
No,
from
sir.
a 1983 birthday party. This is instead an animatronic similar to those fortune teller machines. Virtual Carbon made a video briefly mentioning the origins
animatronic
of the
that looks
photo,
like that?
but I wanted more answers.
Absolutely.
So I DM'd Virtual Carbon on
Absolutely
Instagram,
not.
and to my surprise, he found more information on the photo and found more
That's
photos
just
of
you're
the
you're
same
asking for
animatronic that
you're
wasn't
asking
mentioned in his initial video. The
for the
creepy
bite
clown
the bite of
animatronic was created
2004
by Aaron Fetcher
to
as a
happen.
mall kiosk greeter / info
The
booth
bite of
for an
04.
IAAPA convention in 1983
What's up?
where he greeted visitors.
Hola.
Not
Hola,
much is known about the show tape he ran
ghost
off of,
happening.
but he has about 6 movements.
Thank
He
you.
is dressed in a bright, colorful
It's-
clown
it's-
outfit and wig, which was designed and showcased of the creative engineering and costume department.
Sorry,
He sits in a booth
It's like
that
right next
slightly
to my
resembles a
mic.
carousel with 4 white bars and a colorful circular
Yeah, no.
top on top of a large colorful wooden platform.
I've
as the
seen
figure
this
has no
happen
legs.
before.
The white bars on top
Can
of
already
the
predict
booth
what's gonna
still
happen.
exist
I'm good.
today, but have been dismantled for storage. His scary appearance has resulted in his fame on the internet, and he currently resides in a basement of creative engineering. The actual name of the clown
Abandoned,
is currently
old,
unknown.
rusty
It is currently
animatronics
unknown
are like one of
what
my
he was
biggest fears.
originally supposed
They
to sound
terrify me,
like,
bro.
as his show tape contains no audio. The black bird sitting on his platform was originally part of the Wizard of Oz show. Footage of the clown at an IAAPA convention surfaced in 2021. However, the clown was not activated and could only be seen from a distance.
The clown's nose is
School
cute.
hallway.
You're crazy.
This is a popular
Hanada,
Windows
you're
based photo
crazy.
and is one of my personal favorites. For some reason, I felt like I've dreamt about this image before, and my old high school had a very similar hallway to this one. I always wondered if
My high
this
school didn't
image
have
was real or
doors.
fake, but it turns out that
So I
this
can't really-
image is actually real. A Reddit comment said
Everything
that this
okay?
is a photo of the Hillside
Yes,
Intermediate
Jade.
School in
Are you
Bridgewater,
asking
New
me
Jersey.
because it seems like something wrong?
However, the Reddit
Or you're just
didn't
checking
provide
it
any
'cause you're
evidence,
Ryan's
but
too.
luckily Jaden Salads did his own investigation
Yeah,
to
everything's
confirm
okay.
it's 100% true. In the hallway photo, you do see grass, a curb, the concrete floor, and a dumpster. When you go on Google Maps, you can do an aerial view
I feel like this
where
is
you
so
can
low
see
for
the
me.
grass, the curb, concrete floor, and even the dumpster. However, the dumpster
didn't
is
tell
in
me
a
the
different
volume was that
location,
low.
but that makes sense
I guess it
because when they
must
dump the
have not been
trash,
too
they
low
don't normally
if y'all
put
didn't
it in the
tell me.
same exact precise location. If you need some more proof that this is the same location as the infamous hallway, just take a look at the brick wall, and on the roof you see a metal
good for
lining.
you.
Well, if you go on YouTube and search
It
up the
was
school,
really low for
you can
me.
see that the school's walls from the outside are made with bricks and have that same metal lining. So I can confirm that the original photo was taken at the Hillside Intermediate School in New Jersey. Big shout out to Jaden
Oh, New
Salad since
Jersey?
he was the one to
That's
confirm
where
the
me, mama, I was
location.
born.
Level 37. Level 37, also known as Sublimity, is a level in the Backrooms showing these very unusual pool rooms. These are very iconic liminal space images, and to be honest, I would love to visit this place in the summer because it looks
I would
very
not.
refreshing. But sadly, these places aren't real. These photos were made by an artist named Jared Pike, who is known for making these type of pool liminal space images.
It looks peaceful, but not peaceful.
Have
at the
you
same-
seen this
Oh,
man in your dreams?
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I'm aware that I used to look like him in my older videos because I have gotten hundreds of comments
Oh my
saying
gosh!
that. But it is now time for me to talk about
Oh
the
my
origins
God.
of this photo. The photo known as This Man
Why
is a
did he-
person who allegedly appeared in thousands of people's dreams
I've
since
never seen this man in my
2006,
dreams a
but
day in
has
my
never
life.
been identified in the
Ever.
real world. The website
Ryan's-
claimed that the first person who reported dreaming about this
Ryan,
man
you and
was a
Ryan's
patient
chat.
of a psychiatrist in New York City in 2006,
Never seen this man a day in my
and
life
that
in my
four
dreams.
other
I don't
patients
see
of the
people's
same
faces in my
had
dreams
also
or
recognized the
nightmares,
same
so-
face. The
He looks like
website also
Mr. Bean.
claimed that more than 3,000 people had contacted the site to share their stories and drawings of this man. The
That's
website
creepy,
offered
though.
various possible
thousands of people saw
explanations
him,
for the
that's, like,
phenomenon,
eerie.
ranging from the mundane
Like,
or
it's
supernatural.
paranormal.
However, this is fake, and that nobody has ever dreamt about this man. The photo was created by a marketing strategist named Andrea Natala, and
I
he
wanna know
simply
why would
photoshopped the images and made a fake story behind it, as well as a fake website,
nightmare
so he can
plan?
post a fake story on it. He made this just for the fake story to go viral. Something awesome about this story is that Andrea
Oh, thank you
got
for the
offered a
heart.
real marketing job after
I can
his
very-
publicity stunt,
Bro,
so congrats.
I've heard if you see people's faces in your dream, like that's not a good thing at all. Well, they say like if you see if you see people in your dreams, like their faces, it's not a good thing. Like I've heard if you can see people's faces that you know clearly, it's like it has some type of evil meaning behind it. That's just what I heard. Me personally, I don't ever see people's faces in my dreams. My nightmares, I don't even think I could talk about it on Twitch because of how bad they are and how terrible they are. But out of all the like nightmares that I have, I only see people that I've never met before. Like people that I know or family, I don't ever see their face. I don't know if that's weird or if maybe there's some hidden meaning behind that, but I don't really ever see people's faces in my nightmares. It's just like aliens or monsters or something like that. I don't know.
To
Some
him.
crazy. It's always something
Jimmy.
crazy though.
Jimmy is the main protagonist villain of the creepypasta
don't like that at all.
Liars. He was a high school student who loved to make crude
Why
and
did he
unfunny
look like
jokes,
that?
which caused the bullies to throw acid on his face and get burned.
I seen Mr. Beast in my dream before. Why would seeing Mr. Beast in your dreams is kind of crazy? Why was he there? Was he giving you money? I have plenty of messed up dreams about people getting packed up, like when Jason was. I don't dream like that anymore. So hearing dreams is interesting, bro. I don't dream ever, but well, I dream, but I don't count nightmares as dreams. I count nightmares like they're their own category, but I never ever had like good dreams. I can never wake up the next morning and be like, oh my god, like that was such a good dream. It's always either a nightmare about some crazy stuff happening, or I don't dream at all. It'll just feel like I blinked, like I'll go to sleep and then I wake up type of thing, or I'll have like a terrible nightmare, because majority of the nightmares that I go through or that I have, I can never wake myself up from. It's like I suffer. I can't.
However, he begins to lose his sanity and plans to get revenge on the bullies by murdering them.
I'm back.
This is basically a knockoff story of Jeff the Killer.
I had a dream.
So what are the origins of this image? Well, this photo actually came from a rock band called Liars, and they made a music video on May 22nd, 2006 titled "We Fenced Out the Gardens with the Bones of Our Own." Which in the music video, you see Jimmy. By looking at the creepypasta photo, it does seem to be somewhat edited.
Don't like
so
looking
they
at
just
him.
screenshotted the music video and edited the photo briefly. Real life Krusty Krab.
Bro,
This is another
do y'all know they actually have a real life Krusty Krab? That does not scare me. I would love to go to the freaking Krusty Krab. Like that's amazing. I think the only real life Krusty Krab I saw is like hella far away. Like it's in like a foreign country, but they have a real life Krusty Krab. Like I am going there one day, because why? I want a Krabby Patty. I want some kelp fries. I want a kelp shake. I want, what else do they have? I think that's it. They don't have anything else, but I definitely want to try a Krabby Patty. I want to try a kelp shake. Kelp shakes just looked so good. Like, it looks so good. We'll take a field trip. I'll take all my viewers. We'll go on a field trip. Chat. I'll take chat on a field trip to the Krusty. Oh my god, I can't speak English, bro. I'm taking my chat on a field trip to the Krusty Krab.
Favorite liminal space
The
image
Krusty
of mine
Krab!
because it's the Krusty Krab, and who doesn't love SpongeBob? This
That piece
image
looks
looks
like
extremely dreamlike and eerie.
The
It kinda
Krabby
looks
Patties,
uncanny
the
in a
kelp
way because
shakes,
you're so
the
used to
kelp
seeing
fries,
the Krusty
everything looks
Krab
delicious.
animated, but when you see it in real life, it doesn't feel right.
SpongeBob.
You may think that this is a Photoshop photo. After all, if this was a real Krusty Krab, so many people would have known about this already. But
It would
this
be
is
packed.
actually a real photo. A real Krusty Krab restaurant was opened somewhere between
I think this is the one that I'm
2014,
talking
located in the
about.
Palestinian town
Yes,
known
this is
as
exactly
Ramallah.
what I'm talking about.
There are other photos and videos of the
It looks
exact
so
restaurant
hard,
proving
bro. I
that
would
this
love
was
to
indeed a
go.
real place. Sadly, in 2019, the restaurant had to shut down for unknown reasons, but it's most likely due to
Bro,
copyright.
the fact
because
that
I
nobody
doubt
made-
that Nickelodeon gave them the rights to the Krusty Krab.
The fact that nobody in the United
Dick
States
the
has...
birthday boy.
The fact that nobody in the US has ever thought to make a Krusty Krab is crazy to me. Because I feel like a real life Krusty Krab, that's you're already like, you're flourishing. Like your business is gonna go through the roof, especially if it looks just like the real life Krusty Krab. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's one of the images. It's not a bad pause. We're gonna see it anyways.
Boy, I wasn't planning on adding this photo to this video just because I don't find this image creepy, but when you Google cursed images on Google, it's literally the first result. So I have to talk about
Is
the
it really?
origins of this image.
Somebody search up
In the
cursed
photo,
images.
you see the birthday boy
and see
named
if that's the
Dick
first one.
standing in front of his birthday cake with this mascot creature to his right. The reason why I didn't find this image creepy the first time I looked at it was because I already had some context behind the photo. And if you have no idea who the mascot is, then I understand why some people may think that the image is somewhat creepy. The mascot's name is Billy Bob,
Oh yeah, definitely
a member
not.
of the
I've
Rapid
seen
Fire
this
Explosion
before.
located at Showbiz Pizza.
Wait, they have a movie on Hulu about this? It's called like The Hug or something, and it's what's that actor? Nicolas Cage. He literally has. I'm sorry, there was a gnat. He has like one line throughout the entire movie, and it's like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. But these are the animatronics from the movie. I watched the movie
was an American
before,
family
but it's
entertainment
terrible.
center
Don't
and
watch it.
restaurant
Don't
pizza
recommend
chain founded in 1980 by Robert L. Brock
But I
and
do
Creative
remember seeing this,
Engineering.
bro.
It emerged after the separation
That's
between Brock and the owners
terrifying.
of the Chuck E. Cheese franchise. All Showbiz Pizza locations
Oh,
closed
so
down
it's
in
like a
1992.
wannabe.
You probably have been
It's a
inside a
wannabe Chuck E.
Showbiz Pizza location
Cheese.
before without you even realizing it. Because in the 90s, all Showbiz Pizza locations became Chuck E. Cheese's. In fact, the Showbiz animatronics were all reskinned to now be the Chuck E. Cheese characters. So next time when you're at Chuck E. Cheese
There's
to see
a
the
Rusty
animatronics,
Crab?
just remember
There's
that
a
those
Rusty
used to be
Crab.
Showbiz Pizza characters before they became the Chuck E. Cheese characters. So now you know the context behind this image. It was just some kid's birthday party at Showbiz Pizza, and they just took a photo of the birthday boy. But what if I
The
told
cameras
you that there's
back then
more
always
lore
make
to
shit look
this
scary.
image? And it's a very funny one. So I have identified the boy in the photo to be Richard Evans, who is part of the group called Red Letter Media. Red Letter Media is a group of movie reviewers and independent filmmakers that run a YouTube channel. For one of their Halloween specials in 2013, they show off the original Polaroid photo of Dick the birthday boy and gave it to Rich as a little prank since he hasn't seen that photo in over 15 years.
Rusty
This
Crab
was
is
also
like
the first
anything like
time
a
that the
Krusty Krab.
photo
If
of
it
Dick the
doesn't-
birthday boy would surface on the internet. And this was his reaction to the prank.
Jay, what's going on?
Well, in addition to us shooting this episode around Halloween time, today is also Rich Evans' birthday. And recently, Mike discovered this old photo from Rich's birthday. And so we, as a present, we have painstakingly recreated this lovely shirt that he's wearing. And we're going to give it to him as a birthday / Halloween episode gift.
Figured you might not wear a Halloween costume today, so we got one for you. And you just might recognize it.
It's good, Draco.
Do you remember it? From a very special day when you were 5 or 3?
It's just like
something?
Luigi.
What the? Why do you have this? Why do you have that?
Happy birthday, Dick
His
the
voice
birthday
sounds
boy.
a little crazy. I'll cry if I had that picture taken.
Did you like steal my old family photographs? Is there like an album of mine in your possession? This is
His
creepy.
voice is crazy.
The following years, some people would post this image all over the web without context. That it made the photo so popular that it was even featured on The Ellen Show. Rich would even do an interview with his
Luigi?
friend, who is also a
better than
member of
Mario?
Red Letter Media.
Dick the birthday boy photo. As seen right here.
I understand there are people out
Thank
there
you,
who don't
Draco, for
believe
the
that's
100
actually-
bits.
This meme has gotten out of our control. It's grown its own legs. It's ran away. We have no control over it.
First of all, it is you in the picture. What's the story behind the photo, Rich? Why don't you start?
I mean, the story is I was a small child,
Thank you for the
and I was
bits,
given
bro.
that shirt to wear on my birthday. That's the story.
Who
The
made
music in the background kind of sounds like
I was
Blue's
actually curious
Clues.
about this.
It gives me
I
Blue's
went to
Clues
visit
vibes.
my uncle. It was just my grandmother's idea to get a shirt that says Dick the birthday boy, and she was completely oblivious to any alternate meaning that might have.
That's your shirt, and you wore that shirt on your 6th birthday?
I don't.
And what you look
I
about
could be.
6,
I could be 6.
5 maybe. You went to
does
Showbiz
not
Pizza,
remember.
wore the shirt. Showbiz Pizzas are gone. They were in Chicago.
Yeah, his
Chicagoland
voice
area.
is like
Rich is tearing
his
up
voice gives
his
like
grandmother's
cartoon
very
character.
gaudy home to get rid of, to sell it,
Yeah.
because you weren't going to live there anymore. Nanu
Rusty
was in a
Crab has a
grave.
And I had taken those photos, those family photos. I think I just tossed them in the damn trash.
You did. You did.
And like a filthy garbage picker, you came along and snatched
Yeah, they're
them
still
up.
on his birthday
You're-
boy.
you're
There's
you
nothing
are.
I'm a
creepy
garbage
behind him.
picker, and I saw those pictures on top of a pile of trash and a garbage can, and I thought, why is he throwing away family photos? I looked at them,
Hey, pixie dust.
and I instantly recognized the one that's the funniest is you post next to the Showbiz Pizza Bear.
A
My
zesty
real
man
reaction
called Ryan is
was,
lurking.
why is Rich throwing away pictures?
Oh, what?
And then I thought, well, this one's pretty funny.
The aim.
And then I put
Damn,
it, because I thought it was funny, and I put them in my pocket,
people.
and I kept them.
So basically, when Rich was cleaning out his grandmother's house, he threw away so many childhood photos,
I just got the
and
chills.
then Mike would see him throw away
Oh
his
my
childhood
gosh,
photos,
wait,
so he went to the trash can
3.3K
to pick these
followers
photos
already?
up
That's
and
crazy.
gave them to Rich 15 years later.
3.3K
Who knew that this
W
photo
follows?
had
Oh my
so much lore
gosh.
to it?
We're gonna be at like
Blue
5.
Rye scary face. Okay, this
Wait!
is
Ryan's in here! Oh my gosh!
more of a joke entry. So on Instagram, I teased that I was making this video, and Blue
What?
Rye, who's a
Blue
Twitch
Rye's in
streamer,
here!
replied to my story with this photo. This is a photo of Rye staring into the camera with an emotionless face,
That's
staring
so
into your soul,
crazy.
standing in front of a very dark, ominous background. If you didn't know, Rye uses that face as an emote for his Twitch chat. This was more of a joke, but when Rye sent me the photo, I stared at it for a
That's
few
so
seconds, and
crazy.
not gonna lie, the photo is pretty creepy looking.
No, it
Like,
is.
why is he standing in a very dark hallway smiling, like if he's from the Smile movie?
Oh my gosh, thank you for
So
all
I
the
asked
follows.
Rye,
Jeez
what are the
Louise.
origins to this photo? After all, it's him in the photo. And this is a screen
Can y'all stop saying that? It is not. It's literally a picture of Blue Rye. Okay?
shot from
If
one of his
it's
older live streams
not
from
that,
over a
and
year
you're
ago,
saying it,
playing Poppy Playtime 2.
time them
A
out.
lot of his viewers claim that this is the original photo,
Oh my gosh.
however, that is incorrect. Because the scary blue right
Thank
image
you for the
is not
100
edited
bits,
and is
Hamza.
instead a screenshot from an old live stream.
So first of all,
Can you tell
if
me how to
ask
pronounce
Zeno,
that?
Zeno's the first one who released the photo. If you ask Zeno, he's gonna tell you all he did is screenshot it off
No.
of his stream. He screenshotted it. He didn't edit it.
Yeah.
Zeno was the first person to release that photo, right?
W
Screenshotted
bits.
that photo.
W follows. Oh my gosh.
Now I want to talk about the background.
Jeez.
Where on earth was he streaming at? What Backrooms level was this man on? Well, on Instagram, he told me that this was at his dorm. I didn't
3,315
bother to
followers
ask him
already
which
is
school
crazy.
just so we can get a definitive
We're definitely
answer
gonna hit
on the
5,000
background,
followers
just
by-
because L
by the end of
dots.
this.
But at least we know what the background is.
crazy.
Like I have stated, this is an old screenshot from an old live stream. But sadly, the live stream is
All
now
this when
lost
Wiles
media.
had dreads,
Twitch auto-deletes VODs in 30 days, and when Rye posted clips onto his YouTube channel,
Raya! Oh my gosh. W gifted! Oh my gosh. Rye just gifted 10 subs. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. W Blue Rye in the chat. Oh my god. W gifted in the chat. Thank you. See? Blue Rye the millionaire. Blue Rye the billionaire. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Rye. We're at 162 now. That's crazy. 162 is crazy. Almost 200 followers, y'all. This only Rhinos. What? It's only my second week out here, bro. Almost 200 subs. It's crazy. Did I say 200 followers? I say 200 subs. I don't know what I just said. I mean 200 subs. And on my second week of twitching, it's crazy. W Rye, man. Oh my gosh. Exclamation point Rye. You can go follow him on all of his socials. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Twitch. Follow him on everything he's streaming right now. Thank you, Ryan. I love you. Best brother ever, bro. No, Ryan. W bits too. Thank you. Jeez Louise, bro. Y'all are on it. Thank you. We're definitely
he
reaching
sadly
200 subscribers by the end of this month. Maybe before the end of this month we'll reach 200. It's crazy.
didn't include the clip where this
That's
photo
an adorable
originated
cat.
from.
Thank you.
I tried doing some digging on my own where I could possibly
found
find
it
the original video,
after forever.
since so many people in his community
Dang,
wanted me to
thank you
find
for all
it,
the
but I
follows,
think it's
Jesus.
sadly lost media forever. I tried looking at the Wayback Machine and looked through May of 2022
Right,
because
if I
that's when
sent to
Poppy
the
Playtime
man,
2 came out,
again,
but sadly there isn't anything for that month. I'm not a pro at finding lost
Damn,
media,
how you get
and I
that
have
one
never
for
found
free?
something on my own.
I've never given
And
Ryan
everything I talk
1K.
about in my videos, I get it from the Lost Media
I'm
Wiki.
poor.
Luckily, with the success from my Lost Media videos, so many members of the Lost Media
W.
community
Rye, oh my
now watch
goodness,
my videos.
thank you.
And to those people watching, I want to challenge you guys if you can
crazy.
find the original video clip on where this photo came from. And that is the end of where did these
W. Rye
images
for being
come
in the
from.
video too.
Thank you for all
W.
the recent
Morbid.
support. It really does mean a lot to me. And big shout out to these creators for finding the origins of a few images that I talked about in this video. Make sure to follow me
He's
on
cool.
Twitter,
I like
Instagram,
Morbid.
and go buy yourself something nice at earldoesn'texist.com. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.
Aw. Morbid is kind of adorable too. He gives me like little kid vibes in a way. Big Strauss! Hi! Oh my gosh! Ryan! Oh my god! W. Ryan! Thank you for the 10 gifted! Bro! Oh my gosh, thank you! Thank you, Ryan. W. Ryan! Oh my god, y'all are great. I freaking love y'all, bro. Y'all are crazy, but I love it. Both Ryan's rich? No, really? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Ryan. That's so crazy. I feel like Ryan is gonna be the dream BBG. No, I can see it now. Ryan's my #1 mod. No hate to any other mods. All of my mods are W mods, but Ryan is like, he's #1. He's #1. We're at 172 subs. 172 subs. Crazy. Hi, Lana. Just wanted to check in on the stream. Going back to rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Thank you for checking. Oh my gosh, W. Ryan. You're so freaking great. I love you. I love you. I love both of you guys. Both Ryans are freaking amazing.